Love it, love it, love it. Canadian rockers, Sam Roberts' band released some reimagined hits of theirs for longtime fans and new listeners this past year. I think it was back in March, right? Plus, they are booked for a few festivals this summer, including Canada's newest festival, fully dedicated to rock and roll. They're bringing the rock back out in Edmonton for Rockin Thunder. Please welcome to Breakfast Television, that's Sam Roberts. What's going on, my man? Nice to see you, too, man. It's been a long time.
It's been way too long.
Wow, yeah. Welcome.
I feel like we've been circling each other's orbits for a very, very long time.
We really have been. Yeah. And I was so honored to be there all those years ago when that video first came up, Brother Down, 2002?
2002, yeah. Shot right here on Lake Ontario.
Right here in Lake Ontario.
We tried to make it look like the Pacific Ocean, but it's, yeah.
I bet you didn't feel that way.
No, I didn't. I've never been more sick in my life.
Sick, numb, all the above,
all of
right?
That wasn't acting. That was the real deal.
What, you're throwing up in that video?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Missed that part. Okay, there you go.
Just what everybody needs to hear
first
thing in the morning.
Did you catch some big ones? That's the main...
Yeah,
you should have seen the size of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a story of cannibalism if you watch the whole video.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's get on with more updated stuff that you've been working on throughout the years, because that's like 23 years ago. Yeah. It's so great to have you back doing songs that we're so familiar with, but in a new way. Where did this idea come from? The reimagined.
Yeah, I think you know, first of all, like you're saying, you're trying to draw in new people all the time, and we realized that song, Brother Down, we've been playing it every night on stage, but we hadn't recorded it since that first inception. Yeah. And a song evolves over time, and our relationship with the song has evolved. So we thought, well, what better way to sort of try to speak to a newer audience, or even just to tell an old story in a new way to the people who've been following us for many years, than seeing what the song has become.
Is it hard then to do this, to pick the certain songs that you're going to want on an album that will showcase these reimagined songs?
Yeah, it was really hard, because it's like picking your own kids for a soccer team.
Right.
You know, and you're not supposed to have favorites, but you kind of do. But yeah, so we tried to create a sort of picture of the band as we feel it.
Yeah.
The songs that we feel emotionally connected to,
basically. That should be the way it is. It's your stuff.
Yeah, it's like an hors d'oeuvre platter, and you're trying to sort of draw people in. But you hope that in digesting these songs, that it opens up the mind to seeing the other, you know, few hundred songs that the band's put out there over the years.
Most definitely will. Was I reading this correct? And we're going to get to Rockin Thunder in a bit, but this is the first time that something's been released in the UK?
This was a UK-specific release.
This is UK-specific, okay.
Yeah, and that's, you know, we're still trying after all these years. Like, we still have places that we want to go and doors that we want to open. And I think that's kind of, you know, that's the heart of the band for us, is to, you know, obviously we appreciate everything that we've lived in the past, but it's about what's around the corner.
What places do you want to go to that you haven't been to yet?
Man, the list is too long, and especially playing music in them, you know. I'd love to go and play music in Rio. I've never played a show there before, so let's put that top of the list.
Performed in front of 2 million just a few months ago. Yeah. Why not Sam Roberts' band?
I'm sure our show would look very similar to a Lady Gaga and Rio show, you know.
And they got Ipanema Beach right there. Yeah. You can redo the Brother Down video in that water.
Actual ocean?
Right? There you go. An actual ocean. Yeah. The Rockin Thunder, bringing the rock back. And Joan Jett, Def Leppard, Weezer, Stone Temple Pilots, Sam Roberts' band. How iconic of a festival. I know it's a new festival, but the iconic bands that are involved in this festival. What is it like being on a bill?
Yeah, it's great just to hear, you know, you saying all these names, and then you throw our name into it, and it's kind of, it's surreal, to say the least.
Yeah.
That we're in a lineup with all these bands that I grew up listening to, but also just identifying what rock and roll is. And that, to me, is what makes this festival just so unique, is it's for rock and roll fans in a rock and roll city.
Amazing. City of Champions, right?
City of Champions.
July 11th and 12th in Edmonton. Did you watch the game last night, by the way?
Yes, I watched the game. So we're trying to sort of bring the rock and roll element to the Oilers' triumph right now, you know? And yeah, we're saying They're putting tickets on sale for $99 for the day. As a Father's Day, that's the very important message because they want people to go and find the bands that they really want to see and make sure they want to come.
We had the website up there, right?
Yeah.
To get tickets, Sam. Thank you very much. Nice to see you, man.
My pleasure, Rick. Thank you. It's always
Wow,
great
you
to
got a
see
good
man.
grip too. We've had a few guests that have had good grips on this show.
High school, you know,
It's
the best thing I learned in high school.
We didn't get to the contents in your pockets, but maybe next time.
That's the secret for the next time.
That's
We're not
the secret
talking
for
about
next
it.
time.
It's for me to know.
Sam Roberts, there he is, everybody. We'll be taking it. Always nice to talk to you.